getting past another Steam Core weird.
Well, depending on
Or Energy Electro.
Gutenberger.
Yeah, what do you think Gutenberger's in? What has he shipped?
Draw.
I have no
Shuffle and count out your booster. There should be 14 cards left.
That's like Rotworm and
I mean, he could be green, black, red.
Dagger Claw Imp. There's Electro. That gets shuffled to the
Let's see if he passed the others.
Dragonauts,
I don't. He passed the Steam Core.
and the weird. So Antonino's seat looks good for Is It? Do you take Electrode or Steam Core weird?
Electrode is a more powerful card, but I don't know how many. I mean, right
Spells
now I don't see. I haven't seen a lot of spells, so I take the Steam Core.
And he takes Steam Core weird.
I think overall Electrode's a more powerful card. I'm looking at Gutenberger's third draft, and he went. I don't know if this is an indication of how he drafted on the weekend overall, but he went white, black, red.
There should be 13 cards left.
I bet he's got to have a Rotworm. Like green, black. All right, what's in this pack? So Ogre Savant.
Ogre Savant is one of my favorite cards to see when I have a Halcyon Glaze in my deck.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's one of my favorite cards to see. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I mean that. There should be another Steam Core.
There was a Steam Core weird in the next pack.
Kicking around there.
There was a Pillory in the pack that's about to get passed.
If you've got a row of Orzhov drafters and you're the Is It guy.
Yeah, Steam Core weird can fall fourth, and it's exactly what Antonino wants.
That's so funny.
That Halcyon Glaze is probably another reason he took weird over Gillette.
Drop.
Sure, kill a guy.
Shuffle and count
Activate.
Activate
Should
attack.
be 12 cards left.
Kill a Stinkweed
Pick up
imp.
your booster.
And he knows he passed Stinkweed imp.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Oh, there it is. And a Pyromatic still in the pack. Wow, is this draft lining up for Antonino De Rosa? Look at him, he's rocking in his chair. That is one very happy man.
I don't know that the only person.
Oh, tell me the Ogre Savant's not still going to be in this next pack. There was a Savant and a Weird in this next pack. One of them should still be there, right?
That's unbelievable. I mean, he'll take a wee Dragonauts as well.
Get ready. Draft. Shuffle and count
How
out
can
your
there be
booster.
this few Is It players?
Should be 13 cards left.
I mean, the only two guilds we've heard anybody talking
Pick
about
up your booster.
all day yesterday were Gruul and Orzhov.
There's the Dragonauts.
There's the Savant.
Oh!
All right, the Weird is gone. Someone took the Weird.
Okay. You're going to complain 1, 2, 3, 5th pick Ogre Savant?
So that's
He's on weird, Savant, Weird, Savant.
Yeah.
Wow. Second pick Siege Word sitting in the sideboard, but
cheering on the team.
I think
he's watching the towers.
Draft. Shuffle and count out your booster. There should be 10 cards left. Sorry about that. Pick up your booster.
Sounds like from our spotter that Aaron Brockman's the other Is It player, but he's like 4 or 5 seats away.
Yeah, he's almost
right.
completely around the table. Are we actually out of cards?
Dried up. So an Absolver Thrall is maybe the pick.
I mean, Absolver Thrall's clearly the pick.
Yeah, it's a fine pick. There's a Scat Plan Mauler floating and somebody's moving into Gruul. I don't know who the Gruul mage would be, but
Get ready.
There's also the Shaman where you can mess up your opponent's blocks.
Right.
He gets a lot better with Craft.
Absolutely.
Like you turn that guy into a 4/4 and suddenly force people to block. He's really powerful in the Blood Graph deck.
He was a lot better than people gave him credit for. There's a
Sword Strike?
Just saying.
Oh, Gruul Scrapper. Yeah, the Blood Graph deck is going to get some late picks. I mean, it's probably to Antonino's right. That's why he couldn't get set up for it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, he didn't really have this. I don't think he had the seat for it. He's certainly not. He would not get Simic. But the Gruul stuff is flowing through him. So potentially, on his right, Rasmus Seabass could have a ridiculous Blood Graph deck. He's getting some awesome late looks at Gruul here.
But to his left, we have a ridiculous
Leap of Flame.
and
another Scrapper.
Another Scrapper. There's definitely a Blood
Graph.
Graph.
You take Leap of Flame or Train of Thought?
I take Train of Thought.
Antonino agrees. No mana fixing in Antonino's deck.
Yeah, we haven't seen a clue or a signet.
He hasn't even had a shot. Like, he hasn't even had one in his pack to look at, I don't think.
Right.
So, amazing is it, but there's been no mana fixing.
But, I mean, he can fix that a lot with just Chanceries in the third pack.
Right. Another Leap of Flame.
I think Withstand might be a better pick here.
I like Leap of Flame. Nobody else seems to.
It's fine.
It's pretty mana intensive. I mean, colored mana is difficult, especially if you're trying to replicate that. You got to have the right 4 lands.
Draft.
he takes the vertigo spawn.
Vertigo spawn does help him lock up the ground. It sort of blocks a guy for 2
I think
turns
that's better
while
than,
he's flying in the air.
Better than withstand?
Again, we don't know how white he's gonna. I mean, obviously he's gonna have to have some white in the next
So
pack.
his white from the first pack was Centaur Safeguard, sort of. Not very much though. It's like a Fair Benevolent Answer. Oh, he had Skylight Legionnaire Flame King.
5 cards. Pick up your booster.
But again, he could
But if he's only
conceivably,
slashing white?
if he finds himself suddenly with Simic, he can still.
He could potentially
can
move
still
into Simic
take
here, you're
Simic
right?
cards.
Because it's Legionnaire Zealot versus Siege Worm is basically what the fight is right
Right,
now.
and the safeguard can play for either team.
But I mean, the difference is that he has evidence that he's not going to get past Simic, and he has evidence that he is going to get past Azorius.
I don't think you want to make any bold predictions sitting next to Rasmus Seabass. He made some very unusual picks throughout the weekend. You can't argue with the success. He definitely did not.
You predicted this. Rasmus Seabass, you said, was going to pass blue and put his opponent in Izzet.
Yep.
And that is precisely what's happened here. He passed blue, Antonino got into Izzet. That means that Rasmus, in theory, you thought he was setting up to get past Orzhov.
Right.
But here he got past Gruul, which maybe is fine if he's green-blue setting
He
up
did,
for...
and he did get past the Blind Hunter.
He didn't get past nearly as much Orzhov.
There was not nearly as much Orzhov in his pack.
Our prediction that there was going to be a bunch of Orzhov looks true. There were no Orzhov cards going to Antonino.
Right.
It seems like there's Orzhov on his left and Simic on his right, and that Azorius should just flow through. I think Antonino should put a priority on mana fixing in his pack, though. Power level.
He has more than enough cards right now.
Yeah, he's got playables, he's got all the creatures he needs, and the power level of his cards is spectacular. So he can afford to maybe sacrifice a little bit of spell quality here to get some mana fixing.
I mean, it looks like he's playing everything but maybe 8 cards so far.
Yeah, he's got like 20 playables.
I mean, he has like a deck
his
right
curve's
now.
not great.
And we
It's
said
4s and 5s.
We said Azorius is what
and-
fixes that curve for you.
Yep, it's true. It's true. If he is set up for first wings and Chantries, that's what he wants to see. Just first wing Chancery, first wing Chancery.
Again, if he gets past Zeppelin, he could easily go that way.
His
and
4th spot's
pick up
a little heavy. Snapping Drake, weird.
No, that's true.
With 2 ogres sitting at 5. I mean,
But
he curves a little top
he actually really wants. I mean, he'll take
He
either
needs
one, but he
first
really
wing.
wants first wing.
It's all about first wing. Let me look and see what he's going to open. He's going to open Seal of
Please
Fire.
open your next booster.
He's going to open
Mark C,
Equinox.
and count the cards face down.
Demon Fire, is that rare any good? I don't remember which one that is.
Demon Fire is the Blaze.
Ooh. That card's, it's just mono red or is it red
It
black?
is red
Okay, let me
X.
look at your
Oh
cards.
my goodness.
And
He shuffles Seal of Fire to the top, but that is not the burn spell
look,
he's
there's a
looking
Master
for.
of Impediments. Oh, maybe Free Wind Equinox. Hello.
He had a good poker face. He did not blink. I was watching the other thing.
He's reading it.
Is this what I think it is?
Let's see how long his poker face lasts. Oh.
I don't know all the card names for Dissension, but like Demon Fire, that sounds like it could be a good rare.
Yeah, we've drafted enough this week that you're completely caught up on the non-play test names for everything through
I don't
the
know.
uncommons. Just still some of the
Yeah,
rares.
I don't know the rares yet.
Draw. Shuffle and count
I
out
know
the
that
booster.
frog.
It should be
Vivian
14 cards left.
wrecked me with that thing last night.
I got John with it
Good.
too. He didn't know that the graph creatures would take
Ocular
the
Halo. Oh, there's a Chancery and a First Wing. So which one of the two? And the Gargoyle. So I had this pick last night, Gargoyle versus First Wing, and I wasn't sure what to make. I think with Antonino's deck, it's clear he wants First Wing.
I think the pick
Like,
might be
it's-
Chancery here.
It's not, but I mean, he should not. If he takes the Gargoyle here, I think it's totally a mistake. His mana curve does not want a 4-drop. It totally needs the 2-drop. Forget about power. Even if the Gargoyle is more powerful, he needs his curve that demands First Wing.
He's also looking at the Ocular Halo.
I think First Wing is the pick here.
No,
Chancery is the only other one that seems reasonable to
It
me.
is Chancery first wing. I have a
Right.
feeling he'll take the first wing.
Ooh, he took the
Shuffle and
Gargoyle.
count
I do
out
not
your
like that
booster.
pick at all.
There should be 13 cards left.
Do not like that pick. He's got way too many 4-drops. He
Pick
needs
up your
First Wing.
booster.
Yeah. He even took a white card. It's not like it's a mana consistency pick. There's an Equinox.
Is that the frog?
No, it's the Plaxcaster frog.
Here's now Antonino in his profile said he really likes 9-drops. Although I guess he doesn't have the fixing for them.
No, he's got to go Equinox.
Tidewater Tyrant.
It's decent. He should have taken a First Wing. How does he not take First Wing there?
Brace for Impact is also
Beacon
a very
Hawk's
interesting
kind of
card.
good for his curve. Don't take the 9-drop.
I
The
think
Azorius Signet also would be a fine pick here.
Zori's thing
Get
would
ready.
turn all of his. It could turn his
He's
4-drops
gonna take
into
Equinox.
3-drops.